Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, January 12th. Hope you're well. Getting back into the swing of things. I wanted to get a video out today on the market because it has been a pretty eventful day in the market after CPI numbers came in better than expected. Obviously, risk-on assets are performing very well, and I got back pretty late last night from Florida. Had a great week. Had a good vacation with my family and visited some friends as well. So it was nice to get some R&R. See some friends, and yeah, you can check out some of the videos on some of the, I did some shorts on YouTube, and maybe I'll post a little bit more as well in the coming days. But we'll take a look at the market. We'll do a quick market update, and then we'll look at any ticker requests that anybody does have. So if anybody does have any ticker requests, just let me know, and the exchange. So taking a look at crypto at the moment, we are very strong in the 15-minute time frame, 15-minute uptrends, and 15-minute bull flags underway. If we take a look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, though, we can expect a pretty sizable pullback at some point soon. We do have a lack of resistance on the daily until 21,473, and then we're hitting daily overbought rather at 80.88. Anything over 70 is overbought, so we're extremely overbought right now in the daily time frame. But like I said, a lack of resistance, and we haven't consolidated since all the way down at 16,673. So from here, it's more than likely favoring a type of daily inside bar into tomorrow based on the size of this candle range, and will likely tighten up. And then whichever way we break out of that daily inside bar leading into tomorrow, it's not a guarantee, but I would say that it's probably a 90%, if not more, percent chance that we see an inside bar to tomorrow, and then we have a tightening range. And then if we break the inside bar bullish, then we continue the daily bounce, and if we break it bearish, then we start daily consolidation the first time since January 6th. So again, don't be surprised if we pull back 5 to 10% and backtest those EMAs. Anything over 16,673 is just a daily high or low. And if we look at the weekly time frame, lack of resistance all the way up to 21,473 as well. We do have EMA 12 there at 20,292 to contend with, but we are confirming a weekly uptrend just like the S&P 500, and not surprising because of the FTX debacle and the bit of a lag there from the crypto perspective. But we had the low, the high, higher low, and then a higher high, so we're now in a weekly uptrend. So that means zoom out to the monthly time frame and look for the monthly bounce to get underway, and that's exactly what's happening. A monthly inside bar breaking bullish. So that's what I mean by an inside bar breaking bullish. Then we start the monthly bounce. If we break it bearish, we continue consolidation. So at the moment, monthly bounce is underway, and we'll see how much more of a move we can get. We do have monthly EMA 12 there at 24,758. Take a look at the movers and shakers on the day today. We've got Hive, CODE, and DMGI, so blockchain stocks, mining companies, seeing a decent boost today with the recent rise up in crypto. BTC shorts, HP, and Ape leading the decline today. Flare launched, it's at around 4 cents, I believe. Let's take a look here. I guess I didn't add it to the watch list, so we'll go Flare USD. Yeah, so just over 4 cents. Zoom into the hourly time frame. Hourly consolidation underway. It's going to be one that I'm going to be looking to add more of as well. Long-term portfolio. And speculation that the Ripple case could potentially see a settlement any day now. I'm not, again, I've heard settlement before just like everybody else. I'm kind of just putting that on the back burner as a possibility for the moment. I do think that this could go the full whole 9 yards, because we know that Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, has said during a class at MIT, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, that Ripple and XRP would more than likely have to get clarity from the Supreme Court. So what I think could happen is Ripple could potentially win some sort of judgment, and then the actual Supreme Court would decide whether or not secondary sales are deemed securities or not. So we'll see. There could be a win and a loss that could split the baby between the SEC and Ripple, and then another part of that either being, the initial ones that they sold, maybe they pay a fine, $100 million fine or something for initial sales. But after that, secondary sales. So if you and I go and sell or buy XRP on an exchange, the Supreme Court may likely decide that. So we'll see how it goes, but that would more than likely bring us into March, April by the time we see a verdict on that. In terms of SPY, we do have a lack of daily resistance as well, just like Bitcoin, up to 408.61. So if we take a look at the high of the day to that resistance, it's about 2.5%. And for contrast, we'll go over to Bitcoin on the daily time frame as well and reset this. So 2.5%, and then we're looking at about 12%. So it could still see quite a bit of upside, not surprising whenever it's the S&P 500 versus Bitcoin, right? A lot more volatility in crypto. But we are in a daily uptrend here as well with the low, high, higher, low, and higher high, higher, low, and higher high. Actually might have been a bit of a daily bull flag there. Let's go to the top here. No, it pulled back a little bit more, but we are seeing the daily uptrend confirmation, which is great to see. Just going to get rid of some of these lines here. And not yet daily overbought like crypto is. But weekly bounce underway for the second week in a row. It was multiple weekly inside bars that broke bullish. And on the weekly time frame, again, just like Bitcoin, a lack of resistance up to that same daily resistance there at 408. So I think we could see another pretty big move. In terms of the monthly time frame, we are creating a lot of space here. It's a monthly inside bar at the moment, and we are creating quite a bit of space here for a monthly higher low to form. And like I said, we could see an inverse head and shoulders on the S&P 500, where we have the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then that, if confirmed, would basically bring us up to all-time highs. The dollar continues to show weakness. Monthly consolidation underway for the third month in a row. And like I said, last month we failed to close over EMA 12. We could see an EMA 12 and 26 bear across, insinuating more downside as the most likely scenario. And we closed underneath EMA 12 there on the last monthly candle close. So I said more than likely going to be targeting EMA 26 there at 100 psychological. So watch for 100 psychological to act as a potential bottom on the DXY, and then a potential relief rally, which would not be that great for crypto and stocks. But we are likely heading to weekly oversold, like I said, which would put us probably a flush of 100 by the time we get to weekly oversold. So look for 100 or just a flush thereof, slight flush to mark a bottom on the DXY, and then that'll put a temporary hold on the bullishness that we've been seeing on stocks and crypto, more than likely. So Tesla is an inverted head and shoulders potentially here on the daily time frame with the left head right. So we'll keep an eye on that. If confirmed, we'll be looking at a measured move of roughly, also lines up at the fib there at 152, 150 psychological. So like I said, not a bad idea. I said start scaling in with a stop below 100, or start to look to add for a decent move based on how oversold we were on the weekly time frame, how beaten down we were. We had no weekly resistance until 198, and we hit a low of 101. So just from the low there, you're looking at about 22% off the low. And if we go to that 150 range, which also lines up there with around EMA 12 there on the weekly time frame, you'd be looking at about a 56%, 57% swing opportunity. I'm starting to see volume enter back into the space as well, or into Tesla. On the bull and bear list, we have VEGA, JSDA, and RUM. And on the bull list, we have Bed Bath & Beyond. We have Hive and MVMD. I know Bed Bath & Beyond, their dad said they're closing the store in Prince Edward Island. Obviously, some news. I'm not sure exactly what's fueling this frenzy, but there's been speculation with regards to bankruptcy. But off the low there, we're now seeing a 300% move. So this isn't the first time that it's done that. Personally, I'm staying away from this one. But nice move nonetheless. Taking a look at crypto, or sorry, get my brain's all mush today. So taking a look at Canadian MJ, Hexo stealing the show today. On the bull and bear list, we have WIB, Hexo, and XTRX leading the bull list. OGI also had a little slight decline in revenue, but posted a decent result there. I didn't dive into it too much. Maybe I'll do another video on that one, but looks like they are profitable for that quarter. And NOVC, FAF, and TGOD leading the decline today. So as I mentioned, did a video on Hexo, said that we were likely targeting, 125 as the 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. And all I did to get that was I took the low to the high of the neckline, and then you move that out, and that gave us a target of 125. So here we are hitting 125. So target met. Now we zoom out to the daily time frame, and what did I post in the chat room? I said low, high, higher low, and as long as we held that low there at 107, it was a potential daily bull flag. So not only did we confirm the daily bull flag, but we also confirmed the daily uptrend all in one go on the 10th day of NASDAQ compliance that we need to regain that compliance. So like I said, this is the best case scenario in my opinion. Get that healthy consolidation and pull back out of the way form the daily uptrend, confirm the daily bull flag, and regain NASDAQ compliance all at the same time while we're having wind at our back from positive upside movement from the broader market and crypto as well. Macroeconomic landscape is favorable at the moment for this particular setup for Hexo. And then if we take the measured move from high to low, extrapolate that out here, we're targeting 142 on the daily bull flag USD, which also lines up with EMA 26 as well on the daily time frame. So it's looking really good. Gonna go live here in about 18 minutes, so I'll wrap this up and we'll do a live stream as this closes. But I highly doubt we're gonna struggle. I highly doubt we would struggle and close below $1 today, with sitting at 126 here at the moment. MSOS, still a potential daily bear flag, so anything under 753 is a potential bear flag. And then if confirmed, if we lose the low there at 636, we would confirm it, and then we'd be targeting about 527 here on the daily time frame. So very weak comparatively to some of our other names in the space. FIT, BAM, and Halo leading the decline today, and Ian, MedMen, and FLGC leading the bull list. Also posted on my YouTube channel, so posted this in the private POW group community as well, that looks like they are utilizing Redican Tech now. So you can see here, Tilray introduced these new slim, gotta be new Redican. It looks identical. So white labeling through that strategic alliance, and also animal runts. So the king is here. Wow, look at that thing. It looks just like Yoda. It's a new Yoda strain. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. I near fell off my chair when I seen that. But yeah, 36% THC, 36.1, 2.7% terps. Get ready, everybody else in the craft growers. All right, gonna end it there. Actually, no, got to jump into some ticker requests, don't we? So we'll take a look at some of the ticker requests. Give me 1 second here. I know, I think Rashid had something that he wanted to take a look at, so we'll take a look at that here in just a second. But get ready for MSO white labeling. So companies in the US, we already know that Hexo said that they were going to be doing that. So let's take a look at the chat room, see if there's any updates as well. In terms of a news standpoint, not seeing it. All right, let's take a look. So Rashid would like to take a look at GRN. Hope you're doing well, Rashid. Let's take a look. GRN. TSX. Just going to reset some of this stuff here. All right. GRN on the weekly time frame is a weekly inside bar, so resistance is at 49 cents, support is at 42.5 cents. If I recall, I think this one was a bear flag as well. Yeah, it was a monthly bear flag, targeting 36.5 cents. So we're getting very, very close. So you're looking at about 16% away. Not a bad idea to start scaling in. And then we had support there at 36 cents as well in the monthly time frame. So we're heading to monthly oversold. So I think you said you're already holding some. Holding a couple thousand shares at 53 cents. So yeah, if you're holding, may not be a bad idea to start scaling in, adding a little bit more as we get to that monthly oversold, that 36 cent support level, which also lines up with the monthly bear flag target. So at the moment, we are continuing monthly consolidation though, so it is a little bit weaker compared to the broader market. If you take a look at SPY's a monthly inside bar, so it hasn't lost the low of the monthly candle prior. And if you take a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's bouncing on the monthly time frame. So it's not participating in the rest of the sector, or sorry, in the rest of the market really from a broader standpoint. So that's a bit concerning, but like I said, more than likely heading to monthly oversold. And then on the weekly time frame, we did break the weekly downtrend with the break of this lower high, lower low pattern. We were looking for a potential inverse head and shoulders here on the weekly time frame, but then we lost support there at 46 cents. And then we continued that weekly downtrend. And we are coming up. We are seeing some hidden bullish RSI divergence. Not a whole lot on the weekly time frame, where we're trending with higher lows and higher highs here on the RSI, and lower highs and lower lows on the price action. But no major development yet, and we did have a double bottom though there at 42.5 cents there on the daily time frame. But like I said, once the thing gets going on the monthly, we've got a lack of resistance all the way up to about 94 cents. So this thing could easily double in value. And then in terms of the weekly time frame, again, we're still struggling with that 10-week moving average. So a weekly candle close over 50 cents psychological would be great to see. We are seeing weakness in the stochastic, and the MACD is potentially seeing a bear cross here as well. So it's not looking good at all. I do think that we could be heading to that 36 cent area, which is the monthly bear flag target. In terms of the weekly moving averages, we did have a bear cross already occur on the 50, the 100, and the 200. So it's looking like I said, downside could be limited, but watch for monthly oversold and 36 cents to be a potential bottom. Wouldn't be a bad idea, in my opinion, if you got some extra dry powder to just start to dollar cost average that one. And we could be gearing up for a potential golden cross with the 50 below the 200-day moving average over the course of the next few weeks and months. But still struggling with that 50-day moving average, and that's at 50 cents as well, which also lines up with the 10-week moving average. So if we can see a weekly and a daily candle close, so let's say this week we were able to close over 50 cents, that'd be extremely bullish. If we don't, we're more than likely heading to that 36 cent range, in my opinion. And then if we close over 50 cents the week after that, that could be our bottom indicator being set. All right, gonna wrap it up. Not seeing any other news developments or ticket requests at the moment. I'm not sure if everybody knew I was even going to be back today. I didn't even know if I was going to be back today, so a little short notice. But just get everything reset here, and gonna get ready for the live stream here, and we'll watch Hexo close. But 27 minutes left in the day. I would say that we can pretty much start to celebrate now, unless something absolutely catastrophic happens. I highly doubt that would be the case, but we won't celebrate just yet. And if you guys all want to join me on the live stream, like I said, we'll be going live there in about 17 minutes. All right, going to end it there. See everybody on the live stream, and we'll see everybody in the chat room there in a little bit as well. Talk to you soon.